Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Practical Organic Living. In today's episode, I'm going to give you 5 reasons why you may consider growing lavender at home. Lavender originated from the Mediterranean, and we happen to live in the Mediterranean climate, so this is a place where lavender thrives. So the first reason that you may want to consider growing lavender is because it's very drought tolerant and it's very low maintenance. It's very drought tolerant because it originates from a Mediterranean climate. So we really don't have to water our lavender much, if at all, even in the summer. However, as you notice here, we have a little sprinkler, and that's because I have 3 young lavender plants that we just planted maybe this winter, I want to say. So we water this weekly, and it doesn't require much water. The reason why it's so low maintenance is because you really don't have to do too much to the lavender while it's growing. In fact, the only thing you have to do to maintain a lavender is to actually cut and harvest its flowers. So the second reason that you may want to consider growing lavender at home is for organic, natural pest control. So we're planting a lot of citrus and corn right next to our lavender plants. So we decided to plant the lavender plant in these locations right here because we wanted to make sure that the citrus leaf miners wouldn't be so attracted to the citrus leaves. And we also wanted to make sure that we wouldn't get too many aphids on our corn. So what lavender does is that it attracts beneficial insects such as hoverflies, lacewings, even small parasitic wasps that you can't really see. They're great for the garden because they eat all the aphids and mealybugs and all those other things you don't want infesting your corn. So for example, for our corn, we don't ever get corn earworms because we just don't get those type of bugs. And the third reason that you may want to consider growing lavender at home is for pollination. So lavender attracts a lot of pollinators such as bees, hummingbirds, and this is really important if you have a vegetable garden because bees pollinate about 1/3 of the vegetable food supply, so you can never have an oversupply of bees. So lavender is an excellent plant for attracting pollinators. So that's another reason why you may want to consider growing lavender at home. So another reason you may want to consider growing lavender is for its aromatic properties, aromatherapy as we call it. So I've already cut some fresh lavender flowers and I'm gonna let these dry inside. And the reason I'm gonna bring some of these inside is because that the fresh lavender aroma helps me personally relax a little bit more, and I find lavender to be really useful in my personal life. So in addition to being beneficial to humans, we're gonna let our furry 2-legged friends in the backyard get some lavender. So let me bring you to the backyard and we'll show you how we use lavender in our chicken coop and chicken run. So one reason you may consider growing lavender at home, especially if you keep chickens, is because lavender supposedly keeps away nuisance insects, and flies are probably the insects that bother chickens the most. So we keep these around in our chicken coop and our chicken run, so it prevents the flies from bothering the hens a little bit too much. So I don't have string on me right now, so I'm gonna use a piece of sugarcane leaf and tie our flowers. And I'm gonna put this inside the coop. And so by putting this in the coop, you really do deter flies and other insects that might bother the hens. So you can put more flowers to your flowers, how many flowers you like, but the point is that by having some lavender flowers in here, you can reduce the odors in the coop and you can prevent harmful insects from flying in here. So thanks everyone for watching our video. That was our video on 5 reasons why you may consider growing lavender at home. 1 reason is for the pollinators to come pollinate your yard. And as you can see behind me, we have a lot of vegetables that we do require bees to pollinate them, like melons, watermelons, cucumbers, and squash. In the future videos, we'll actually show you how you can use lavender for culinary uses. So thanks for watching our video everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.